Peace, beautiful. Peace, handsome. This is your girl, Dana Nicole, and I am making this message right after coming out of the UPS store. And my message today, before I even start the message today, happy Moon Day, okay? For those of you that utilize the relevance of the moon, happy Moon Day, okay? So I just came out of the UPS store, and what I wanted to tap in and speak about is the power of patience and silence. And what I learned from my experience in the store today. Patience will take you further and farther, way farther than anything you can imagine, okay? There are so many spiritual muscles you exercise when you utilize the power of patience. There are so many pitfalls, roadblocks, sinkholes that you avoid when you are patient. There's a lot that you get to observe utilizing the power of patience. And one of the things I observed today is that patience is lacking. Patience is lacking immensely in, present day. However, I'm not saying everybody lacks patience. We could all, use some work, but just working with this gentleman inside of UPS, I had some things printed out, and it was a lot. I'm not even gonna hold you because I don't have a printer. So I was told by another store associate that I could print out like a lot. They only charge like $3. Then they charge you $3 is for the computer usage, right? You get up to maybe like, he told me 100, but let's cap it at like 75 sheets of paper for $3, and you pay 60 cents for each page that has color. All right, I sent hella emails that I needed printed up for a project, and every time I come here to get stuff like this done, I'm always patient. I'm never in a rush. Even if I try to come in before I go to work, I'm never in a rush. So while the gentleman was printing off my emails, first of all, he asked who was Dana. I already knew because the little alert or notification just was dinging, ding, ding, ding every time I sent an email. And yeah, I had a little chuckle to myself, but it was no harm intended. And he was looking at those emails like, what the fuck are you going to do with all of these emails? And then I was like, look, because I understand it's UPS. People come in here all the time. They're antsy, they're aggy, Some people are patient, some people are fake patient. Some people are traumatized by people who are not patient. And they can end up, working together. I know what I'm coming in there for. So I like to stand off to the side. And a line can quickly form inside of UPS, So no matter where the line is forming, if I have more than 10 things I need printed off, I go stand to the side. I know it takes time. And I had to stand by the desk while my emails were getting printed up so that the ones I wanted in color could be made in color. And I had to say and speak into myself, like, you deserve somebody to be patient with you. You deserve somebody to accommodate you. You know, we all say things like, I'm spending my money, so a person should just say such and such and such. But besides the fact that I'm spending my money, how do I feel when I'm spending this money? My intention was to come into the store, get what I need printed, done. I'm running very light errands today. It's chilly, you know, the weather is playing a lot of games. You see, I got a scarf on and a hat. I wash my hair. I need to keep it covered, so I got a hat on, I got my scarf on. As long as my throat is warm, I'm good. And I guess they're used to being abused. You know, people that work with the public can be very abusive. And these people need these jobs, or they're working in these positions for whatever reason. And they deserve patience also. They deserve kindness also. So, in realizing that I was about to feel away, like undeserving of this patience, I had to check myself, and I just stood there. The gentleman, however, I kept hearing him sigh, different, you know, like breaths. He was sighing breaths as he was printing off what I needed done. And I don't know if he felt pressured, but when he got done, he said, see, that wasn't so bad. And in my head, I'm like, you saying that for me or for you? Because I was patient. And I said aloud, I was like, I was fine, you know. I said it wasn't bad, but I was not in a rush, you know. So that could have been his way of deflecting. I'm not gonna assume. In fact, I didn't even take it in. I just responded like it really wasn't bad, you know, and I was patient. So that cleared that up for me. And again, observing the power of patience and silence. I was quiet while he was printing these things off. I wasn't sighing. I wasn't kissing my teeth. I wasn't giving off energy, tapping my foot like, yo, hurry up, let's go. Like, I didn't do any of that. But there were people, the line was building up in the store. So, you know, maybe he felt a little antsy because he had to be at the desk printing out those emails. But it's the UPS store, so what? Like, if that's what needs to be done, it needs to be done. But my moral and intention of sharing this is, I'm so grateful. And I love about me that I possess the power to be patient. Like, patience of Job, patient. Okay? I was trying to refrain from saying that. But it's the truth. You know? And that's not the first time that I've seen that. That's not the first time that I've gone into an establishment, utilized a service, and from the standpoint of the store associate, say something wasn't working out. Like I went to make a payment at a payment on my card for the beauty supply that I utilize as a professional, right? And the machine wouldn't take the payment. It was like giving the store associate, you know, a little problem. And so it meant I had to go online and make the payment. And she was apologizing and, she felt bad. And I was like, it's cool. Like, it's really okay. People just need to. She was like, you don't understand. Or she said, no, thank you for your kindness and thank you for your patience. She was like, some people get really upset when they can't make a payment. And it's like, fuck, stop buying shit. Then you won't have to, you the consumer won't have to give off the energy to people that are trying to do their job, or they are doing their job, because you mad because you gotta make a payment and maybe you don't want to. Whatever. Anyway, I just let her know. I said, you know what? People need to learn that working with the public requires immense patience. If you work with the public, it requires immense patience, grandiose patience. Okay? Because nowadays you don't know what people are dealing with. People could look calm and be a volcano about to erupt. People can come in smiling, and because something doesn't go their way, their mask may fall and they may break down and cry. You, being the service provider for, whatever it is the customer needs, say you feel bad and you start crying, or you get angry and you want to clap back. Like, patience. That's the pivot for today. Exercise patience. We're talking about pivoting in the Patreon that I'm in, right? As Saturn's daughter. Check out Paris. Saturn's daughter, excuse me. And every day we share affirmations, and in learning and paying attention to another video I watched. It was by Queen Poe, and she was going into this new moon in Leo, right? One of her prompts spoke about how it was a lot. It's a lot. But I like journal prompts. I like doing this work. One of the prompts asked about, and I'm just paraphrasing, like, how do you balance out, how do you balance out your pleasure for self, holistic pleasure for self, in your community or communities that you're in, right? And sharing this, about the journal prompts, like, that's how we share. I get a joy out of sharing. It is also upbuilding and validating to all of us, because we all pour in. It's not about who has the best affirmation. It's not about how creative your affirmation is. The fact is that you're affirming self, and affirming self inside of a community is helping yourself and helping community, which requires patience. Thank you for sticking with me this long. The power of silence. Just being quiet and observing. You can learn a lot. You can pay attention to how you're feeling, not just at what you see and what you perceive to be going on. Sometimes you can learn more by listening, and sometimes your perceptions may be confirmed, sometimes they won't. But the fact that you took the time to be quiet, you had the patience to be silent, it's powerful. It's pretty powerful. So I am done with this errand here, and I got one more to run, but I wanted to make this video en route while it was fresh, while the energy is fresh, and while this topic of discussion is on my mind. And I wanted to share it as a new content creator. I guess that's it. I'll leave it there. Anything else would be too many cherries on top. And we don't want y'all teeth falling out from things being too sweet. Feel me? Okay. So, have a better than amazing day. Mind your energy. Drink your water. Mind your business. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And the next time you get frustrated with somebody behind the counter, try breathing to the count of 10 and exercising a little patience with yourself and with them. Peace.